Hello, Algebra 1B students. I'm looking at Unit 3, Lesson 10, Cumulative Practice Problems. And for number 1, for each graph, calculate the slope of the line. I'm not going to use this formula right now because we have a graph. It's just easier to look at the graph and figure it out. So for A, notice I go down 1 over 3 before I get to that next intersection. And then down 1 over 3 to this other point that they've pointed out to us. That is going to be down 1 over 3. Remember, it's the rise over the run. Rise over run is slope. If it's negative, if it's going to be, a negative rise is just meaning it's decreasing. All of these are going down for some reason. I don't know why. A lot of them are going down. So that's going to be negative 1/3. This one, going down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, this is just a negative 1. And if you use that formula, if you use this formula for these coordinates, you would get negative 1 anyways, okay? It all would equal the same. Taking a look at this one, I go down 5 over 4. So down 5 over 4, that's going to be my slope, okay? Once again, if I use this formula, plug these points in, I would get negative 5 over 4. And what do I mean by this formula? So let me get you started with number 2. I want you to do the rest of number 2 on your own. Match each pair of points to the slope of the line that joins them. What I want you to do, all of these are x1, label all of these y1, label all of these x2, and all of these your y2, okay? So you're going to take, for your slope, m means slope in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, where this is the slope and this is the y-intercept. So in order for me to just find slope, I'm going to take my second y value minus my first y value, so 2 minus 10, and my second x value minus my first x value, 7 minus 9. So I have it written out here for you. It ends up being a negative 8 divided by a negative 2. Negative 8 over negative 2 just simplifies to 4. Negative 8 divided by negative 2 is 4. So A goes with 1 or 1 goes with A, whichever way you want to do it. Figure out all the other ones. Remember x1, y1, x2, y2 for all of these. Label them. I always label them. It just makes life easier. For number 3, draw a line with the given slope through the given point. What other points lie on that line? So for A, I start at point A and I have a slope of negative 3. So I started at point A and I have a slope of negative 3. That means down 3 over 1. Down 3 over 1. That's what, negative 3 over 1, that equals negative 3. So that's why I'm saying down 3 over 1. So down 3 over 1, down 3 over 1, down 3 over 1, boom, I hit B. So B is going to be an answer for A. B, and you could pause this and, draw these yourself. I got A here, I got B here, I got C, and I got D down here. So my B is negative 1/4, so I'm going down 1 over 4, down 1 over 4, and I hit D. That's why my line B, I'm hitting D. That's why I answered it that way. Point C at a slope of negative 1, 2. So I start at point C, and I'm going down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2, and I hit E. So I don't know why I put B there. This is actually E. Okay. Does not hit B. It's down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2. It just misses B. So it's going to keep going like that. And then my line D through point E is down 2 over 3. Down 2 over 3, it goes through B. So line D, this little line, just comes off a little bit differently than line C, but line D does hit B, so you should have B. Go ahead and try 4 on your own. Make a sketch of a linear relationship with a slope of 4 and a negative y-intercept, and show how you know that the slope is 4 and write an equation for the line. So, you're just going to want to do something like this and go down 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be your negative 4, so I have a point there, and then you want a slope of 4. with the slope. So you're going to go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, from this point, 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. So this would be, your 1. And then you're going to go 2, 3, 4, and up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. Something like that. And then that line, the equation for the line is going to be y equals, what's my slope? My slope is 4. Remember, it's mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. So 4 x, why did I make with a slope of 4 and have a negative y-intercept? Oh, I just happen to have negative 4 as my y-intercept. I thought it said to have negative 4, so that would be negative 4. So I have a negative 4 intercept, and I have a slope of 4, up 4 over 1. So it's real steep, and it's going up. So that's my example. If you started at like negative 2 or negative 1, it would look different. It actually, would be it would be parallel to this, but it would have a different y-intercept. That's the only difference I would make. So hopefully that helps, and good luck.